When I click on export, let's go and see 50 pictures. I remember I have 1,100, 1,336 credits. So once this finish exporting, we're supposed to be short of 50 credits, but let's see what happens. Okay, now we're done. 50 images. Let's go back to my credit and see. Can you see that my credit did not change? It's still 1,336. Hello guys, welcome to this special video, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use Evoto for free. I'm going to be teaching you how you can use some tools on Evoto and you export the pictures without having any credit, without paying for any credit. Your credit will still remain the same. You want to know how? Let's get right into it. So now this is the Evoto app. One thing I want to be very clear about is that Evoto is an amazing software. The best way to describe Evoto is a combination of Lightroom and Photoshop and more tools. Okay, so now let's get right into it. So when you come to the library section, you can come and create your project. Let's assume, any name of project. So let's just say, I'll just call this one example. All right, so you can name it with your client's name or anything of such. So once you have that, you can drag and drop, or you can click on import and locate where the files are. But I already have the files opened, so I'm going to just drag and drop the files. So once I drag and drop the file, look at what happens. All the files will show up here. All right, so I'm on the edit panel. Make sure you go back to the library because I want to do something. Okay, so now look at all the files in this particular collection, all the files. So now what I want to do is that one of the tools you can use for free on Evoto is called smart culling, which is more of like selecting of your picture. It's free of charge. So what you do is click on smart culling, and then you can set the rules of your smart culling. So you want Evoto to pick. So there's a quick section and there's a custom section, but most times I don't do the quick section, I do the custom. All right, so now they ask you what kind of pictures are they general, like a mixture of both portraits and all of that, or are they especially portraits? Are they headshots? Is it an event? Is it, you can put anything that best describe it, but if you don't know anything that best describe it, just click on general. That's also okay. So now you're asking, how many pics do you want? This is very important. If at the end of, because I have a total of 151 pictures in this collection, I can decide to say I want Evoto to select like 50 for me, so that from that 50 I can now select myself. So if you're looking for 10 pictures, I will not advise you to tell Evoto to select 10 for you. I would ask you to ask Evoto to do like 50, so that from that 50 you can select your 10 best. So I'm going to do 50, and I'll say you can also set that if you want Evoto to pick from the entire picture, or you want Evoto to pick from pictures that look similar. So there are two types of selection. If you want to pick from the entire total, at the end of the day, out of 151 pictures, give me the best 50, or for everyone that looks alike, give me the best one. So you can do that. So it depends on, so sometimes I would do this if I want to still have a final say on how the pictures will be. I can do this, but there are sometimes I just do this to be faster. Okay, so I will do 50. Now, do I want to pick more front-facing photos? If you want that, you can click on this. Okay, now you need to set the rules. So the smart photo analysis, do you want auto apply, or do you want to set it up? So if you want to set it up, for example, I don't want pictures with the eyes closed, but if it's portrait, beauty portrait, you want some pictures with the eyes closed, so you need to make sure you turn this off. But if it's wedding, maybe you don't want some, maybe group photograph, you don't want pictures with the eyes closed, so you need to take note of that. Then, do you want to skip laughing expressions? No, I want laughing expressions if it's there. Do you want to skip photos of crowd of over 10 people? So I don't want, leave that. So I left it unchecked. Then underexposed image, remove it. Overexposed image, remove it. Blurred image, remove it. Then clustered. So this clustered is talking about, you see, it says cluster detection automatically organize the photo into groups so that it can pick the best shots from. So now this particular cluster, now what it does is that each of the section, it will now begin to pick from it and not just do a random picking of all the pictures. So it will not be picking pictures from the same pose, it will pick from different poses. All right, so that is it. So when you click on smart culling, see what happens. It has selected the best 50. So look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, like that. If you just go, these are the best. So if you select like this, these pictures, you can select all and you can export like this. Let me do JPEG WEG. Let me do desktop, and no, let me create a folder, specific folder, and let me go to desktop and just put example. Let me create new folder and say example. So now open. Before I click on export, let's see something. Look at the number of credits I have. I have 1,336 credits. So if I click on export, and I'm exporting 50. So if I click on export and I click on export JPEG web, all right, example. When I click on export, let's go and see 50 pictures. I remember I have 1,336 credits. So once this finish exporting, it was supposed to be short of 50 credits, but let's see what happens. Okay, now we're done. 50 images. Let's go back to my credits and see. Can you see that my credit did not change? It's still 1,336. So you can use Evoto to select your pictures, put your wedding pictures, and put the rules and remove the ones that you don't want. You can even streamline it even more, all right, as the case may be. So that's one thing. Then number two is that anything you use within the color adjustment and the masking are free as well. So you can come to the color adjustment, all right. So instead of sending the picture to a client like this, I can come to color adjustment and do a particular color grade. Let's assume I adjust the white balance a little bit. I bring my highlights down, take up my shadows, came to add more saturation, all right, and then probably add a bit of clarity, come to color calibration. So anything you want to do, all right. So let's assume I do this and then I select the remaining pictures like this and then click on sync, and it will sync that particular adjustment to all the pictures. Can you see? To sync everything to all the pictures. You can see, look before and after. Can you see the adjustment? So you can see how it selected 50 pictures. Look at it. You can count them and see it has selected 50 pictures. You can see it wrote 50 photos selected, remaining 101 photos that are hidden. All right, you can still go back and say, oh, you want to change it. You want to change it from 50, you want this time you want 70. If you want 70, smart culling, restart culling. Okay, no, sorry, let me do 70. I've already done that before. So the photos turn to 70. So can you see them? Can you see them? It will reselect them again. So if you don't want repeated photos, just make sure you set everything well, okay? And all these photos, if you export them, they are not going to take any credit. So let's just, we can do that over and over again. You'll see the results, okay? So let's just move on to other things. Now, the next thing that you can do that will not be affected by your photo is that you come to edit, and then you use the liquify. So if I use liquify and I move anything around, do anything with liquify, do as the case may be, then click OK. If I go to the liquify, also has different parts. So there's bloat tool, there's other tools. I have a lot of videos coming up. If you want to learn more, just comment and I will show you more stuff about this, okay? So now let's go on. There's another tool here called the spot healing brush tool, which you can use for cleanup, all right? Which you can use to clean up areas of your subject. You can click on the hand tool to drag the image down and go back by pressing this, and then you can just clean up. Once you clean up, you can still use it for free. You can see that there's no watermark on the picture. The moment no watermark appears, there's already an evidence that this is a free tool, all right? So, but however, just note that this tool is free, smart culling is free. Then the third thing that is free is this color adjustment. Please note, masking is not free. Do not use masking, just use only the color adjustment. You can adjust any part of your picture, change the white balance, change this, and you can sync it on multiple images, all right, or you can even do this and create it as a preset, and then you can always use it on your images, and whenever you export the images, it will not reduce your credits because you are using the free tools. That is how to use Evoto AI for free. So make sure what you are using is the smart culling, all right, to select your images. You are using the liquify, you are using the spotting brush tool, or the basic color adjustment. Once you are ready, you limit your use to those tools. Any images, no matter how many they are, they can be 10 million images. If you export every one of them, your credit will not reduce. All right, only when you start using things that look like AI tools related, that is when your credit begins to reduce. If you are using masking, because it requires AI to identify those parts, if you're using skin retouching, you have to pay. All right, but now let me show you another amazing thing. One thing you need to know is that Evoto has a special discount if you are using my promo code. All right, so instead of getting this particular package for $89, all right, all you just need to do is to add coupon and type Ncourage, and you click on apply, and it is going to give you a discount. So instead of paying $89, you pay $76, and for every other package, you are going to get 20% off if you use Ncourage. All right, and if you have any struggle with payment, or you have any issue with your Evoto account, or you want to learn something from Evoto, how to use some Evoto tools, say it in the comment section or send me a DM on Instagram, and I'm happy to help you with that. All right, so make sure you keep creating and subscribe to this channel, share this video, and see you on the next one.